In this vlog, you guys, what we're going to be talking about is Carmen and Nique's friendship. We all know what King did, how King lied and said he slept with Carmen, I believe just to get back at Nique, to get her upset and get her mad, but that caused a friendship. Well, I'm just going to say that caused the friendship this time to be ended. I remember Nique saying in a prior video that this wasn't the first falling out her and Carmen has had. So this, I believe, took Nique over the edge and she was just completely done with it. As a friend, as a best friend, as a sis, you're supposed to tell your best friend every single thing that's being said and being done. So when things fall apart, you know you did your part and can't nobody say, oh, you was being sneaky because you didn't tell me this and you didn't tell me that. You kept all this information to yourself. So I think that's why Nique is so upset with Carmen, is because she kept a lot of the information to herself and didn't tell Nique what was going on. Me personally, I would have told my best friend, my sis, so that, whatever information I had, I told her, and I'm stepping away from the situation. But King was wrong. He did apologize. Well, I'm going to say he halfway apologized, but that still ruined a friendship. Like I said before, we don't know what other situations happened between Nique and Carmen. Behind the scenes, we only see what they show us on camera. Down the line, when things are just like more settled, maybe they could have a sit down and talk about the situation and realize, I should never reacted this way and I should not have kept this information from you. So hopefully later on down the line they can sit down and talk, and even if they don't become best friends, but able to still hang out every now and then, still socialize with each other here and there, I think that would be good enough. But from hearing Nique and how upset Nique was, I already know Nique is not going to sit down with her anytime soon. I'm hoping that it does happen so that they can clear the air. I don't want years and years to go by and that anger with each other is just built up. Like Carmen said, she didn't even get a chance to explain her side of the story. But like I said before, Carmen should have just been upfront with Nique. No matter who gets mad, that's your best friend. You owe loyalty to Nique. So she should have said something to Nique, even if it was a long text message she sent. She should have said something, because that caused Nique to look at her differently. Like, okay, why are you holding this information? You're supposed to be my best friend and my sis. Why are you holding this information? Why you aren't telling me? You know what I mean? But I can see that Carmen is really, really hurt. I'm pretty sure Nique was hurt. It was hurt on both ends. I see that her and King are still in a sort of a good place, but of course they got a co-parent, they have a child, they have to be in a good place for each other. But hopefully one day Carmen and Nique can sit down, have some wine, a good little hot meal, and talk about it, and maybe even laugh about it. Even though it's not laughable, maybe even laugh about it and say, dang, I didn't know I reacted that way. But when the situation did happen, Carmen did throw a lot of shade at Nique, so I think that plays a part as well. When you are best friends and you mad at each other, or a situation like this happen, you still supposed to have girl code and not tell personal business that no one knew but you. So Carmen was wrong on that part for throwing all the shade. I mean, shade was thrown back too, but Carmen really told a lot of personal business that wasn't supposed to be told. But I don't think Nique will ever trust Carmen again, to be honest with you. And I don't think Carmen will ever look at Nique again the same because of Nique's reaction. So I think it's on both ends. It's kind of like, it ain't good on both ends. It doesn't really look good on both ends. But like I said, hopefully one day they can come together and talk. And even if they're not best friends, even if they don't do no more collabs when it comes to YouTube, as long as they able to say, hey, how you doing, girl? How you been? And keep it moving, I think everybody will accept that. But like I said before, that's going to take time. The situation is still kind of fresh. So, it's going to take time. But I did watch Carmen documentary, and you could tell she's really hurt. Nique was hurt. King was wrong. Corey was wrong. So, everybody had their part where they were wrong in the situation. But like I always say, blessings to everyone. Blessings to Nique and King, Carmen, Corey. Other than that, guys, leave your comments and your thoughts down below. Do you think they will become best friends, or even be in a place where they can be cordial with each other?